This call is now being recorded.
Am I audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So let's start with the OOPS concept. So in the previous class, we have discussed about the abstract data types, and in this class we will start with this Python-oriented data structure with that OOPS concept. So before going to the OOPS concept, we all know that program will be considered by two parts, that is structure and object-oriented. So whatever program you have done in PSPP, it means we have used only a function-oriented concept in PSPP, right? Yes. Yes. So we have done only a function-oriented concept in PSPP. So that concept which usually consists of a structure-oriented concept. And in this data structure and design, we are going to look after the object-oriented concept by using those classes and objects. So this is the difference between the program that we are going to do when we will be comparing to the PSPP and the data structure, right? Yes. Yes, so 15 people only there. So now we will move to the OOPS concept of Python. So the OOPS concept in Python, which will be consist of 6 types. One is class, another one is object, third one is abstraction, fourth one is encapsulation, fifth one is inheritance, and sixth one is polymorphism. So you will see line one by one with an example with the structure. I am giving you an introduction about these 6 topics, and we are going to look after only these 2 things, that is classes and objects in upcoming classes. So I will give you the introduction. So what it means is all the types that we are going to discuss, that is this 6 types will be using in all the programming languages. Clear about this? Yes. First we will start with the class, and this class. So don't think in the programming side. You just listen whatever I am telling. When we are going with an example, then you can easily identify what is meant by class and what is meant by object. When we are going through the example, you can easily identify. You just listen what is the thing is happening. So what is meant by class? So blueprint, which is followed by an object. So what is meant by blueprint? What is meant by blueprint? Have you heard about the blueprint in your 12th standard, right? So what is meant by blueprint? Yes. What is meant by blueprint?
ஒரு ஆப்ஜெக்ட்டுக்கு முன்னாடி உள்ள ஸ்ட்ரக்சரா சார்?
Yes. The structure which we want to design in, before itself, before going to take the structure, you want to design the structure, and based upon the structure, you are going to assign the questions, right? So blueprint, if you are having 5 into 1 mark, it means 5 marks. 25 into 5 marks, it will be 125 marks. So this is the blueprint. So based upon this blueprint, the questions have been described, right? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes, so this is the blueprint. So in this, the classes is a blueprint which is followed by an object. So class is a blueprint that will be followed by an object. So you just don't go with the programming concept, you just go with the general concept, that is a class is a blueprint that which will be followed by an object is known as the classes. And logical structure with behavior, the logical structure with the behavior. It will be consist of some of the behavior. I will explain you what is it mean by behavior. So this is the 2 major point of class. Blueprint which is followed by an object, logical structure with behavior. The classes will have a behavior with the logical structure. So this is the concept. And now coming to an object, The object is an instance of a class. So what is meant by instance? It means a reference of a class. What is meant by reference? What is meant by reference? So it will take all the things, whatever described in the classes, it will take all the things to an object. So this is known as a reference. It will take a reference of a class and it will do an operation. So this is known as an object. So here you can see the structure of this. So this is the basic syntax of the class. It means it will be consist of three blocks, and one block which will be consist of class name, and second one which will be consist of attributes, and third one which will be consist of functions. So it can be named as attributes and the behavior of the particular class. So attribute function, the function will be named as a behavior. So the behavior of a particular class wants to be mentioned and attribute wants to be mentioned. In other terms, it will be consist of data and functions. So class name, attributes and function, the function will be consist of behaviors, and this other term, the attribute will be consist of data. So these two types will be known as the class members, right? So don't go with the programming concept. You just listen what I am telling. When we are going to an example, then you can easily identify what is meant by class and what is the attribute and what is the function. So this is the basic things. This is the syntax of the classes: class name, attribute, and function. The function will be represented by behaviors. So behavior in the sense logical structure is behavior. The class will consist of a behavior, so the behavior will be there, and the attributes will be represented as data. So these two functions, it means data and behavior, is known as the class members. So this is known as the class members. So if we have a class name and a class members. So I will give you an example that in your class you are having the CSBS is your class, right? You just take an example. So what are the attributes? What are the data in CSBS? Okay. So don't get confused. So don't go with an example. I will give you an example. After this, I will give you an example. So this is the class numbers, and now coming to an object. So here the same thing will be represented. It means an object name, attributes, and function. So attributes we can call it as data, and function we can call it as behavior. So same thing, but the thing from this class the object has been derived. So blueprint which is followed by an object. So here we have created a blueprint called class, and in that particular class we are going to make an object by an instance of a class. Right? So this is the basic structure of this. Can you see this example over here? You can able to view the example.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So here you can see an example that you can see an example that what is meant by student?
Class.
Class name. So student is a class name, and what is this? Roll number and the name. What is this?
Attribute and functions.
Attribute or a data. You can mention as an attribute or a data. And here we are mentioning two files, that is read and write. What is this?
Behavior.
So this is a function, right? So we are giving a function name called read and write. So two functions. So in this student class, we having sum of an attribute and sum of a function that will be described an object. So here we have derived an object from the base from the class. That was what is this object name? S1. It means a student one. So we are getting a student one detail, the roll number and the name, and that particular student can read and write an operation, but the code has been written here only. right? For this read and write operation, the particular code has been written inside the class. For this particular student S1, we can directly call its main class and you can directly access this particular lines of code and do an operation. So this is the basic structure of a class and an object. So this is an example. I will go with one of an example. Another one of an example. So without knowing the object and class, we can't able to solve a single problem in data structure. So all the problems will be consist of a So now you can easily identify that, you can easily understand that. So the class which will be consist of data and function. So data and function can be represented, can be known as the class members. This class member can be accessed by an object. What is meant by object? It is a reference of a particular class. Right? Any doubts? So whatever I have explained for the past 10 minutes, this is the concept. So this is only this is the only representation that I have given. So that in OOP's concept, we are going with class and object. So mainly we are going with class and object. So what is meant by class? We are going to create one class by the use of data and function. It means this data and function is called as the class members, and the class members can be accessed by an object with the reference of a class. Clear? Yes? Yes? Am I audible to you? Am I audible?
Sir.
Yes. So, are you having any doubts in this concept? Don't go with the programming thing. Don't go with the programming concept. Generally, I am telling that based upon this general term, we are going to implement in the program. So, don't think in a higher level in the programming concept. You just imagine that we are going to create one class with the class name, data and function, class name, data and function. So with this representation, this is a blueprint. We have created a blueprint over here. Based upon this blueprint, we are going to do, select a question. Based upon our first tab, we have created a blueprint. Based upon this blueprint, we are going to do a set of questions, which is known as an object name, data and function. So it means that this object will be reference of this particular class. So this is the concept. So data and function will be known as a class member. So these two class members can be accessed by this object, and this object will be reference of this particular class. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So in case of any doubts, you can stop me wherever it was. Without knowing this class and object, you can't able to solve you can't able to do a single lines of code in Python in data structure. Not in a data structure, it will be useful for you in Java also. When you are coming to the second or third year, the Java will be there. For that Java subject also, the class and object will be used for you. So in case of any doubt, you can start me wherever it goes. So I will go with the syntax. Whether this lines of code is visible? You can zoom the screen also, no problem. You can zoom the screen. Yes. Now you can see this. What is meant by class? We have seen that what is meant by class. A class is a blueprint of an object. Based upon the object, the object will be reference of a particular class. So this is the syntax of this class. What is meant by class? This is the syntax. So syntax which will be consist of a keyword called the syntax want to be start with the keyword called class. However, you are going to start with the function with the keyword called def, right? Yes. Yes, so you are going to start with the function with the keyword called def. Like this, you want to start the class with the keyword called class, which will be consist of a class name that you can represent whatever the class name you are giving to the program. So you can give the class name. So here with the variable declaration will be there, and the data will be there, and the functions. So n number of functions you can use. So n number of data you can use, n number of data, and n number of functions you can use in a particular class. So this is the basic syntax of the class. Clear? You can give your reply in the chat box also. That will be very fine. If you can't able to unmute yourself and giving you the response, then you can give the response in the chat box. That will be fine. So clear about the syntax? Yes? So this class will be represented. This class represents a block of statement. So it will be a block of statement. That block of statement will be represented inside the class. So this is the class structure. We have a data and function you can use inside the class. The keyword called class in the class name, and this will be considered as a block of statement. So if they are asking the questions about the block of statement, then you can give an answer that the classes will be represented as a block of statement. So the classes will be represented as a block of statement. So this is the basic structure of the class. And I will give you one of an example here. Yes. So can you tell me what is the class name here?
Student.
So student is the topic. So before going to the lines of code, you want to create those pictorial representation like this. That is, the student is a class name, and these are all the data, and these are all the functions I'm going to use in those particular class. And after describing this, you can go with those lines of code. And here, what is the student class name? Student. Yes. So student is the class name. And what are the data over here?
Roman number, roll number, name, date.
Yes, so this three will be the data. And what are the functions? Two functions has been used, and this is the function of the particular class. One function is read, and another function is write. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this is the basic structure to write a program. And before going to this, this data. So you all know that you can use a variable with a value inside the functions also, right? So if you are not assigning those variables inside the function, then this will be known as the instant variable. Instant variable. It means that it will commonly declare inside the class, not in the function. So if you are giving the variable here as a is equal to 10, so that will be known as a variable for this particular function called read, right? Yes?
Sir.
Yes. So here, if you are not declaring a variable inside the function, if you are declaring a variable inside the class, then this variable is known as the instant variable of the particular class. So this you want to remember that. If you are not creating a variable inside the function, but you are creating a variable inside the class, so this particular variable is known as the instant variable of the particular class. Right? Yes? Yes. And one more thing you want to know, you want to remember that in PSPP you have created a function and you are doing some of an operation, and here outside the function, in the main program, what you will do is you can call the function called read, write, and write. Before that, without using the class, what you will do is you will define a take this is your lines of code and forgot about this. So this is your lines of code. You have started the program by def read, print reading, def write, print writing, and you are calling the function called read and write. So what will be the output now? What will be the output?
Read, write.
So it will be output as it will be reading and writing will be the output. So it will call the function automatically and it will go to the function and it will execute the function statement and it will produce the result. So in this class, what is the difference between this? So the board is not visible. So in this particular class, what is the difference between the function and the classes? Here we are not passed any arguments over here, and initially we want to pass an argument, that is a self argument. This is the structure. You want to pass the argument called self. And if suppose I am giving an argument called read of 1, 2 and read of 2, 3 in the main program, what will happen is it will take the self first. Sorry, A, B and C, D. So it will take self first, A and B. So self will be the default thing in the class. The self which will be the implicit reference of the particular class. Implicit reference of the particular class. So you want to use this self keyword all the program. If you are using the function, first you want to use this self keyword. It is known as an implicit reference of the particular class. So all the function you want to start the argument with the use of self keyword. So if suppose you are not passing any arguments here, then only the self keyword will be remains here. Yes? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So mainly two things you want to look after today. First you want to go with the class name with the keyword called class. And if you are not describing any variables inside the function, if you are describing a variables inside the class, that variable is known as an instant variable. And whenever you are creating a function by using the keyword called def, and that first argument will be known as the self that you want to represent in all the programs. So these three things want to be known that when you are going to design a class, right? Yes? So this is about the class creation. When you are going to the program lines of code, then you can easily identify what is going by class and how the class has been represented and how the output will be produced. So this is the class. And coming to the object. So how to create an object? How to create an object? Object underscore name is equal to class underscore name. Yes. So this is the creation of an object. Before that, we have described the blueprint that means a class with the syntax and with the one of an example, the basic example. And now we are going to create an object. After completion of this lines of code, we are going to create an object which will be the instant of this class. So for creating the object, the syntax will be object underscore name is equal to class underscore name. Clear? For creation of the class. So here I have created an object. Can you tell me what is the object name? What is an object name? So this is the syntax object underscore name is equal to class underscore name. This is the syntax for creating an object. And here I have written a lines of code that is S1 is equal to student, the student which means the class. So I have created a class, enter the class name over here. And this S1 which will be consist of my object name, right? Yes?
Yes, sir. S1 object name.
So S1 is an object name, and I have created n. One more thing I want to represent here. So if you are creating a class and n number of objects can be created by using those reference of the class. You can create it, you can be able to create n number of objects. By based on this particular class, you can create n number of objects. So how many objects I have created now? How many objects I have created? So S1 is my one first object, and S2 is my second object, and S3 is my third object. For this particular class of called student, I have created three classes, that is S1, S2, and S3. Right? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So again, I want to call this instant variable from the class with the object number 1, that is S1 dot roll number. Then it will directly go to this roll number. So S1 is a reference of the class, and it will go to the class, and it will access the roll number, and it will print the result as 1, 2, 3 over here. And here we can directly go to the name, and it will print XYZ. And here it will go to the department, and it will print CSBS, and it will go to the read function, and it will print reading, and it will go to the write function, and it will print writing. So this is one of the, no need for going with all the statements. Whichever statement you are required, you can directly go and access the function. So same as like that, I am going with the object called S2, and I am doing some of an operation. If you are need of for the object S1, you can need only roll number and department, right? Then you can write these lines of code, and you will get an output. Here, name, department, and write function is needed, and it will go to here, and it will get an output. So it means no need to rewrite those lines of code again and again. And the basic difference between the function and by using the function and the class, what is now you can understand what is meant by function and what is meant by class. Can you tell me what is the difference between the function and class? Are you having any doubt in this particular point of view of creating an object and accessing the, by using the object you can access the class? And I have given an example of this. Any doubts in this? So the function which will be, if you are going with the function, what is the thing that it will call the function and it will directly go to the function and it will execute this part and it will be coming out or it will be printing the result. So that is an concept of this function. And when you are going with the class, what is happening? You can directly access the instant variable over here, and you can directly access the function. And this two function will be executed at this inside the class, so it will be called as the packages of a program. So that I will explain you. So don't confuse with this. So this is the creation of a class and creation of an object. By using the object, you can access the particular class data and function and it will display the result. So this is the basic thing. Clear about this? Any doubts?
No, sir.
Yes. So if you are having any doubts, kindly stop where the doubt it was. So once again, I am not going to explain you anything. So I am having the recording session with me, and I will post it in the YouTube also. In case of any queries, you can go with the YouTube and you can check with those queries. Right? So this is the basic structure of the object and the class. So in the next class, we will go with some of the program related to the classes and the object. And this is not in your syllabus actually. So this is not in your syllabus, that is abstraction and encapsulation. So this is not in your syllabus, but definitely when you are going with those classes and objects, you want to know what is meant by abstraction and what is meant by encapsulation. So I will give you a hint for those abstraction. The detailed description will be discussed later. So what is meant by abstraction? Hiding the implementation details, it shows the essential result. So it will hide the implementation detail. How the implementation details, it will be hidden by the program, and it will display the essential details. So I will give you a real-time example there. So what is meant by .exe? What is meant by .exe? Okay. So you just imagine that whether the class is getting bored or what. Yes.
No, sir.
So you just imagine that one of a person have sent you a courier from Tamil Nadu to Andhra Pradesh, and here I am sending a courier to you, and you will be receiving those courier after 2 days in your home, and after receiving the courier, you will open the courier and you will go with those courier, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes. So just imagine that if I am sending a courier from Coimbatore to Andhra Pradesh, and here I am passing those courier, and here you are opening the courier. And in between, what the courier is happening, you know or don't know. How the courier has been traveled from Coimbatore to Andhra Pradesh. It may be in cycle, or it may be in bike, it may be in train, or it may be in bus. It will be traveled from Coimbatore to Andhra Pradesh, and you will receive the courier. So finally, you will get. It will show the essential details. So finally, you will get a courier. But the thing, hiding the implementation detail, how the courier has been came from Andhra Pradesh. So Coimbatore to Andhra Pradesh has been hidden. You don't need to worry about how the courier has been came from there and all, right? You will ask the courier person how the courier has been came from there. Yes? No, you don't need to ask those things. But why? Because you have gotten the essential detail. It means that you have received the courier, and you no need to bother about how the courier has been came, whether it is in cycle, bike, or whatever it may be. That will be not basic. That will be not depends upon you. So in this kind of information and the story purpose is known as an abstraction. So this .exe file, which will be consist of an executable file. When you are installing any application in your laptop, all the files will be consist of an exe file. So this exe file, if you are double clicking those exe file, it will run till the end of the process, and it will be the application will be installed in your lab. So behind those exe file, what is happening is not required for you, right? Whether it is required or not required?
Not required.
Not required. So this is the basic thing is known as an abstraction. And now coming to the encapsulation. So this encapsulation which will be consist of binding the data and function into a single entity. So what is meant by data? Class name, data, and function. So binding the data and function into a single entity. So this data and function, it will be binded, and this binding will be represented in a single entity. So this is known as an encapsulation. You just imagine, just look into this, whatever I am telling. When you are going to the programming part, then it will be explained to you clearly. So this binding of data and function into a single entity is known as the encapsulation. So this encapsulation, which will be consist of 3 access specifier. One is known as the public and protected and private. So I will explain you. I will give you a basic example of this public, protected, and private. So you just imagine that I have created 2 classes. One is class number 1, data and function is represented, and another class is class number 2, data and function is represented in the same program. So you just imagine that in that particular program I have created 2 classes. One is class number 1 and another one is class number 2. And for this class number 1 I am having a data and function, and class number 2 also I am having a data and function. So this public, suppose I am giving this class as a public, I am mentioning this class as a public. What it means is data and function available in one class, accessed by any class. So this data and function has been binded, and this class can be directly access this data and function without any objects. Without any object, this class 2 can be accessed this data and function. Clear about this? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. And now coming to the protected, it can be accessed where was declared. It can be accessed was declared. It means that I will give this protected option to access this particular class number 2. So this class number 2 can be used. If suppose I am creating a class number 3 and I am not giving this class number 3 here, then this class number 3 can't be able to access this data function. Only class number 2 will be access this data function. So this is known as the protected, and this finally will be coming to the private access within the same class. So this data function can be accessed only in the class number. So this is known as an encapsulation. So binding, so no need to worry about these things. Whatever I am telling this, don't go with those programming lines of code. You just imagine in a general term that will be enough. Understand the concept, that will be enough. So binding the data function into a single entity. So this is known as encapsulation. This encapsulation, the access specifier will be there. It is known as a public, protected, and private. So these three types of access specifier will be there. Clear? So this is not in your syllabus. I am just telling you when you are doing those lines of code, I will mention you that this is known as an abstraction and this is known as an encapsulation. And that time you can't able to view those things and what is meant by abstraction and what is meant by encapsulation. So this is the basic thing that when we are going to the lines of code, I will explain you how this encapsulation has been used and how this abstraction can be used. Right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And we will finish it off in 5 minutes. So yes. Now coming to the inheritance. So inheritance, you just want to listen this. Inheritance and polymorphism are the two types that can be inheritance can be deal with only classes. So you want to remember this. Whenever they are asking those questions for inheritance, what is meant by inheritance? Derived class inherit the properties of the base class. Now derived class is known as an object and base class is known as the class. So in inheritance, it will be known as derived class is a child class and base class is a parent class. So not a big difference there. So you are creating an class and you are creating an object 1, object 2, object 3. So in inheritance point of view, what they will do is, so this class is known as the parent class. And this all the class which will be represented as a child class. Clear? So this is the basic thing. Object 1, object 2, and object 3. So this all the class which will be consist of a child class. Clear about this? What is meant by inheritance? Whether I am audible to you?
Screen not visible, sir.
Screen not visible. Am I audible to you? I don't know.
Yes, sir.
Am I audible to you? Yes, 1 minute. எனக்கு நெட் கிடைக்கலன்னு மொபைல் டேட்டா போட்டேன். 1.5 GB முடிஞ்சிருச்சு. அதுல கட் ஆயிடுச்சு. So here some network issues will be there. You can post your attendance in the chat box. Am I audible? Can you give me a reply?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So remaining the encapsulation and polymorphism, I will be continuing in the next class, right?
Okay, sir.
Yes. So in case of any queries, you stay back and ask your queries regarding this classes and object. So I am here to tell you those things. And if you are not asking the question, then it will be very difficult when you are moving with the third and fourth unit and all.